So, good morning, everyone. This is Reverend John, the senior minister at Unity of Kalamazoo. On this beautiful Wednesday, May the 5th, in the year 2021, this is Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo Day. And the word for today is joy. Joy. And the affirmation is the light and love of God is joy. The light and love of God is my joy. The light and love of God is my joy. All people are meant to feel joy and delight in life. Smiles, laughter, and deep happiness all spring from joy that is ours by divine right. Reasons for happiness may come and go, but the joy in which those experiences are rooted is an enduring spiritual truth. Joy is mine as a child of God. I keep joy alive every time I breathe and smile. I bring to mind the people and experiences that enliven and inspire me. I know that there is an underlying opportunity for me to focus on all that brings joy to me and to others. True joy comes from my openness to the activity of God in my life. God's love, light, energy, and zeal in me are among my greatest gifts. I remember this, and I choose joy. And from the scriptures from John chapter 15 verse 11, I have said these things to you so that my joy may be in you and that your joy may be complete. These are words that Jesus spoke to his disciples, wanting to tell them of glorious good things, wanting the joy that he had for God and his awareness and oneness with God to be transmitted to their understanding, that they too would have that same experience. We know that all people indeed are meant to be joyful and to delight in life. We are meant to be happy and whole beings. And we don't want to stand in the way of our own personal happiness or the happiness of others. Our happiness may be fleeting, it may come and it may go. But what spiritual teachings show us is that joy is not something that comes and goes. Joy is not fleeting. Joy is a natural part of our spiritual vibration within us. Joy is rooted in the enduring spiritual truth. Joy is an essential part of our divine identity as a child of God because we emanate from and come out from that which is the isness and the allness that created everything that is and did it all with love and with joy and with peace. We too create our world from a place of joy. We want to keep joy alive in our lives. We want to breathe in and smile. I'm listening to a meditation, and one of the things that the lady says on the meditation is, I smile easily. And every time I hear her say that, I can feel my face, my cheeks rising as I go into a smile. And it reminds us that we don't have other people. We don't have to be in some exhilarating experience, but we can smile just because we are life, and that we are filled with joy. We know that under everything, there is an opportunity to focus on the good in our lives, to focus on that which brings us joy and will bring joy to others. Our joy comes when we are open to the activity of God, when we connect with God's life, God's love, God's energy, and God's zeal. And we allow these to be among the greatest gifts that we have and share. Remember this and choose joy. And how do we experience more and more joy? We choose it. We choose to be joyful. We choose to affirm joy. We choose to smile even when no one is watching. We choose to be happy. We choose to believe that the light and love of God is our joy. We can feel it, we express it, and we seek to have those experiences with others because that is a part of our spiritual bond, our sense of community, our sense of belonging. We want to come together and celebrate life and be joyful with one another as God's love, light, and energy and zeal in each of us comes forth as our greatest gifts. Thank you, God, for the thought of joy on this Cinco de Mayo celebration for our brothers and sisters below the border in Mexico and in their history of triumph and independence. They celebrate this day. And in the same way, eliminate any heaviness that might be holding you back and have your victory in joy and happiness today. I behold the Christ as you. Namaste and peace. And know that the light of God surrounds you, the love of God enfolds you, the power of God protects you, as the presence of God watches over you. Wherever you are, wherever you go, God is, and all is well. And that reminds us to be joyful and to smile. Thank you, God. Peace.